Welcome in, everybody. Before we get into this morning's update, as the futures is still closed until about 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's when the gold silver markets will come back online. That's when the DXY will start pushing again. And that's also when the futures market opens up. Right now, we're going to look at XRP as it sits around the 0.394 level and see if XRP has any hope in pushing up like some of these other cryptos we've seen, including Filecoin, which is up 22% today, which is the leading mover that I've seen so far. But we're going to see what XRP has to do to break up, or eventually what is going to have to happen for XRP to start breaking down and push down to lower lows. But we're going to go over all the in-depth technical analysis on XRP. I'd also like to touch base on XLM, DGB, and then end it with Bitcoin today. This will be a straight technical analysis. I'm not going to do any terminology. I got to go to my nephew's last football game in about 45 minutes, so I got to do this update, take a shower, and get out of the house. So I appreciate each and every one of you. If you could hit that like button, as it greatly improves me through the analytics very quickly. It's been an honor and a privilege, and all the likes the last few days. You guys have been doing a tremendous job. Good morning, 8:19 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Sunday, February 19th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. As we can see, Bitcoin's up about 76 points to 24,710. We've got XRP at 0.3947, and what I had mentioned before is you've got Filecoin up 22.68%, up to $9.21. That's the biggest mover I see as of right now. There's a few that are 4 or 5%. IOTA's up 5.3%. Algo's up 3.26%. You got, that's about it. Tezos is up 3.06%. Those are the biggest movers right now. Litecoin fell under $100. So if we look at this right now, XRP's at 0.3945. We currently have this downtrending support, which we hit beautifully last night at the 386 level. We talked about this. It hit it absolutely spectacularly on the money. If we look even farther, yesterday we talked about this immediate short-term uptrend that started February 16th. So this would be a key indicator of, hey, can we continue pushing up, or is this going to be the end of it? So now XRP is going to have to come up here to about the 3987 level and see if we can push past that and ultimately try to get back above the 406 level to try to push the 432. But that's what we found ourselves in with XRP now that we keep continuing to push up, but this pattern is still in the exact same area. You could say we broke up, broke down. We could be creating some kind of weird inverted head and shoulders here, as we've talked about a shoulder over here, come down to a head. Maybe we're coming around to create a shoulder in here, and then we could push up and maybe come all the way back up to the 432 level. But that remains to be seen. We would have to hold the 386 first of all, or the 389 would be the first thing. That's what we held, 389. Now if we break down, the next level would be about the 386. If we continue to push up, I would anticipate a quick volatile move up to about the 406, 404 now, depending on where you look. Because as of February 20th, which would be tomorrow, you'd get down to the 406 level. We're in the 19th right now, so we'll see exactly how this plays out. If we take this into a slightly longer time frame with XRP, you can see this pattern is still in this uptrending support, downtrending resistance. And the downtrending resistance could get you in the area up to about 0.466. The uptrending support can get you to about the 0.345 level. So those are the range. That's the range we're technically within, the 0.345, and then all the way to the top side up to the 0.468 approximately, 467 depending where you want it. X marks the spot over here is where we think we can get up to if we push out of this area, the 458 level. But you'd have to break the 432 double top. So this morning I'm just trying to get you a little more familiar with the numbers before the futures market opens. This is the wider pattern, you could say. We have ascending support, descending resistance. You can call the pattern whatever you want. My job is to show you the formation we're in. And the range we're in, 0.335, is the uptrending support. The downtrending resistance is up at 45 cents. So if I was telling you, I would say the overall range would be 0.33, or if you want to, 0.355 or 335 until you break this uptrend. And then until you break the downtrending resistance, the range is all the way up at about 45 cents, or the 447. So 335 support and downtrending resistance up at about the 447 level. So that's what you could look at and understand your range. If you're asking me, if we look at a longer time frame, what we're looking at, we're in a very big pattern formation right now. You can either go back to the 2020 uptrend, which is what we're at from March, and that's the formation we're in right now, that we would have to break that 335 level to start breaking down. You can go back to the 2017 uptrend, which would bring you down to about the 18 and a half cents. Or you can go down to the 2013 uptrend that would bring you down to about the 0.015 level. So these are all levels that we're going to have to avoid either breaking down, or we're going to have to push out of the area with substantial volume. And with what the broader market's doing, am I ready to say that XRP is ready to come down yet? Not 100%, but it's certainly failing this weekend. XLM's up 1.32%. And if we get into XLM, we've got the all-time patterns for all of these, but we're going to keep it into the shorter time frames this morning because I'm not interested in talking about what's going to happen at the end. I'm interested in telling you what you got to worry about today. So XLM this weekend broke out over what we can call, you have downtrending resistance, uptrending support. Now I'm going to take this opportunity to explain exactly what uptrending support and downtrending resistance levels turn into. So a pattern that is formed by uptrending support and downtrending resistance levels is called a price channel or a trend line. A price channel is a technical analysis tool that is used to identify the boundaries of an asset's price movement. It consists of two trend lines, one drawn above the price action as a resistance level and one below the price action as a support level. The uptrending support line connects to the higher lows, while the downtrending resistance line connects to lower highs. Together they form a channel that represents the price range within which the asset's price is expected to move. And this is exactly what I've shown you on XRP and now also XLM, as we have this downtrending resistance that was started back on January 24th. And then we had a breakout attempt, which we're still working on February 23rd. We have the uptrending support starting all the way back here. We have two different levels. We have the first level starting on January 23rd and building up through here, holding, falling down to another level that started all the way back here on January 5th, held it over here on February 14th, pushed up, held the second level on February 15th, pushed up to the third level, into the fourth level, and now you can see this, what we can call a channel that formed a downtrending resistance, uptrending support. We've got our channel made. Now it's the channel formed into a tight apex moment, which we're breaking out right now, but the apex moment would be back here at about February 25th if we fall back through. So if you're looking for XLM to get up to the 99 level, you need to hold the 090. So or the 089. So 089, and we can hold that, we're going up to 99. With DGB, we've got a it's like a 3-tier level of channels, and we can say it's in an ascending pattern. Got the ascending support, more of an ascending resistance, which we've come back from farther, so it's not going to show it 100% on it. But we definitely are forming it. This is a pattern formation that's been in the making for quite some time, and that is a major resistance up at the 1195 level. Right now we have underneath support that is currently at 105, and then the level below that would be the 884 level. So as long as you hold this 105, we do have higher ambitions up, as we've talked about for some time, closer to the 1-2 level. It's at about the 1-1. Yeah, we'll say the 1-1-2 level. That's what we're looking to see if we can push up to next, the 1-1-2 level. And if we look at DGB, DGB's got bigger ambitions here if it breaks out of this level. So we need to pay attention to that ascending formation as the support and resistance is starting to ascend here for DGB. And then we've got major resistance that we came over the top of at 1079 that I would like to see us hold. And I would like to see us continue holding this uptrend that we're over the top of right now. So look at the 109, and then if we fall down, the 1041. We'll end with Bitcoin, and then I got to go take a shower because I got to go to my nephew's last flag football game. So right now you can see we're still holding the 200-day with Bitcoin. We'll go to this chart because it's easier. We're over the multi-year trend line still, and our next big ambition would be up to 26,597 approximately. We do have about 25,200 which we've already hit, and I want to put this trend line here because that's a very important level if we can hold it, which as of right now we did not, but I'm just saying. This is a very important level right here, and it's going to be just... Here, me. Wow, this is being close enough. So we're trying to hold over the top of there, and then we can try to push into the next level. And like I said, if you hold this 25,194, 26,600 area is on deck. This is not a surprise. We've been talking about this for a very long time. It's just we have to look at every opportunity and then every reaction to what's going to happen with the price action. So right now, what I'd be paying attention to with Bitcoin, 25,194. It doesn't appear to be done yet, and it looks like Bitcoin could have ambitions to come up to 26,600. Looking at this bigger bull flag, the fact that it held this support on the 200-day and now it's pushing out, you get past this first layer at 25,200 approximately. 26,600 on deck, folks. So pay attention. Pay attention to the opportunity you have here with XRP as it still sits below 40 cents. It's sitting at 0.394. Anything under 40 cents is a tremendous buying opportunity. Take it from me. I've been building into my position. I have a long ways to go still, but the point is I'm building sub 40, sub 30, sub 35. So you have to pay attention to these levels. This is not $1.60, $1.80, or $1.90. This will not cost you $15,000, $18,000, $19,000, $20,000 to buy 10,000 shares. Right now it'll cost you $3,944. Take that for what it's worth and pay attention to the market cycle. The cycle is a very weird one right now. A lot of volatility. And when the futures comes on, I expect a lot more market manipulation. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got any value out of this update, make sure that like button. Consider joining Tom's Army. But first off, subscribe to the channel on YouTube as we're approaching 15,700 subscribers. And also, if you want to join me on the exchanges I use on BitGet, Mexi, and or Uphold, BitGet and Mexi, no spot fees for the buy and sell. That's in the video description below and also in the pinned comment below. You can also join Tom's Army, get the Tom's Army 2.0 experience that's in beta right now. That is not a requirement. I'm not telling you to join Tom's Army because that is just something I give to people who pay it forward. You get the Telegram. So if you want that, that is to do it. Hashtag be better, do better.